Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope you're having a really great Sunday. Just sitting here in the office. I'm grabbing myself a little cup of coffee here. I'm going to get started. Hey, listen, I know you guys are busy, so I'm going to try to make this a live video about business. So we're going to talk about follow up. That's one of the big things. One of the big challenges that sales professionals have is they have a hard time they have a hard time executing on follow up. So if you're in a position where you're not really sure how to follow up, I'd love to talk to you about it. For those of you that struggle with strategy, sales focus, that struggle with prospecting and confidence, definitely want to talk to you. Anthony Conklin, that's me. It's my business card. You can find me at theajcgroup.com. So please leave me a message if you are interested in having a chat with me. So I was just watching a really great video by Jeff Shore. Jeff Shore writes a book about follow-up, really great book. And he had an interesting video this morning that talked about what follow-up is and how important it is. So in sales, it's all about the results. And how do you get the results is you have to have a strategy. And your strategy has to be wrapped in a sales process. So if you have a defined sales process as part of your process, you need to make sure that you know when to make the phone call, when to send the video, how you want to deliver the value and what the value is. So let's say you've already presented your proposal, your service. Like say for me, I've already presented my coaching and consulting services to a potential prospect who's interested in having a conversation with me. They say to me, hey, listen, definitely want to talk to you. I want to talk to my wife, my husband, my mother. I want to talk to my dog about it. I'm joking. But they want to go talk to somebody about it. And you're stuck in a position where you have to follow up. And follow up is good, but 95% of sales reps don't follow up after the second try. That's according to HubSpot. And the problem is they get discouraged. Like, okay, well, this person's not going to buy from me right away. Let me go on to the next, move on to the next prospect. And what happens is that not everybody's going to buy at the time you want them to buy. They're just not ready. And you don't know what's going on in someone's life, especially right now with this pandemic and economic crisis going on. Some businesses are thriving. Some businesses are having major challenges. But let me talk to you real specific about follow-up and how you should follow up. This comes from Jeff Shore's book called Follow Up. So there are three things you need to do to decide whether you should follow up and how much you should follow up. So the first thing is understanding what the quality of the opportunity is. So we'll use a fishing analogy. Are you going after whales? Or are you going after guppies and minnows? Right. So what's the real, what's that opportunity in your mind? Define it. See, this opportunity is a $100,000 opportunity or it's $1,000 opportunity. So I want you to make sure you understand what that opportunity is. So define what that opportunity is. What's the quality opportunity? The second thing is the probability. Is this going to be a more than 70 or 80% probability, or it's going to be under 5%? And then one thing I want to do is, pull up my phone and say, okay, well, my commissions are going to be, okay, commissions are nothing. So probability is 0 because commissions are going to be 0. So you have to ask yourself, what's the quality of that prospect? Is it 0%? Is it 90%? And then last thing is serve. How can you continue to serve? How many times can you deliver value to somebody that you're following up with until you say, there's no more value to bring. I can't serve them anymore. So instead of following up, trying just to get the deal done, which most sales professionals do because that's what they want to do. They want to close the deal. So instead of trying to just get that deal closed, what are you delivering to that client every time you pick up the phone? What's the value that you're bringing? What type of information can you give to them that's valuable enough for them to say, aha, I want to continue to talk to Anthony. Aha, this is an important conversation. Aha, fill in the blank. So those are three really helpful things that I learned today from Jeff Shore. I'm not paid to promote his book. I'm just telling you he's got a great book called Follow Up. Jeff Shore, you make sure you check it out. So the three things you should ask yourself to know how much you should follow up, whether you should follow up, and when you should stop following up are three. One is, what's the quality opportunity? Are you going after minnows and guppies, or are you going after whales? So decide on what the quality of that opportunity is. Second thing is, what's the probability of the opportunity closing? Is it going to be 2% or is it going to be 98%. So if the quality is 0, you want to definitely take that opportunity off the table. And the last is you got to serve. Serving is so important. If you're not serving your client, if you're not consistently delivering value to them every time you pick up the phone, send a text, send a video, give them something they can hold on to say, this is important to me, then you got to give it up. So here's the lesson I want you to walk away with. The money's in the follow-up. The key to following up is consistent follow-up. The key to follow-up is making sure you understand the quality, the likelihood, probability, and whether you're serving. Here's the last thing I want you to think about. As you're following up, what are you doing to put more deals into the top of the funnel? Follow up, more deals. Follow up, more deals. How many more deals can you put into the top of the funnel to get you to have more follow-up activities? So if this was helpful, please give me some love in the chat here. Share it with some of your friends. Tag somebody who needs to hear this. Tag someone who's in sales that's trying to get the deal done, trying to get the deal moved down the pipe, trying to get it closed, and is confused or having trouble or struggling with follow-up. If you're having trouble yourself or you're finding yourself struggling with follow-up, please leave me a message. Love to have a conversation with you. You can find me at theajcgroup.com. I'll leave everything here in the comments. In the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day. Don't forget, you have greatness within you. Live every day with passion. Until next time, we'll see you guys real soon.